Say that again.
What is the current question or topic? I see the title of the video, but I see you kind of moved off that a little bit.
No,
What?
we right here, man. The current topic is that Islam is disconnected from Jesus and the prophets. You guys reject the prophets, you reject Jesus. You're not in tune with their message and what they taught. That's the whole thing.
Okay, so we will both have our standpoints on this, but can you acknowledge that Christians, Catholics, Jews do not consider the Quran to be an authority?
Absolutely.
So would you also accept that a practicing Muslim does not view the current state of the Bible as an authority?
Not necessarily. I've met practicing Muslims that do.
So I would say that they're off in their theology.
Why would they be? I think that they will be right in their theology when it comes to the Quran.
No, see, I get what you're saying in terms of you would see that they're right, but an Islamic scholar, not one of these YouTube dawah guys, an actual studied scholar, should not consider the current state of the Bible as an authority.
Why
You
wouldn't
get
they?
what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't they if the Quran tells them to see it as an authority?
So the Quran clearly states that the Torah revealed to Moses and the Injil, the scripture given to Christ, we don't have those today.
All right, where does your Quran say that?
So I know you don't consider the tafsir as anything substantial. You want direct quotes from the Quran.
No, if you want to use the tafsir, we can use the tafsir.
Okay.
You familiar with Ibn Abbas? Mikhail?
You hear me?
Yeah, are you familiar with Ibn Abbas?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm in Ibn Kathir's tafsir. I'm sharing it on the screen. And he quotes Sahih Bukhari, who is quoting Ibn Abbas. All right, so this is what he says here about the scriptures. It says, Al-Bukhari reported that Ibn Abbas said that the ayah means they alter and add, although none among Allah's creation can remove the words of Allah from his books. They alter and distort their apparent meanings. So according to Ibn Abbas, the Bible couldn't be changed. They can only be misinterpreted. But the Bible is still intact.
So my response, sorry to cut you off, but my response to that would simply be the physical book we have today doesn't mean that the actual words of the creator have been changed. Do you get what I'm saying when I say that?
What? Break that down.
So someone can have a physical book that they've changed, but the original words don't become changed because of that. Does that make sense?
Not really.
So if somebody has a history book talking about, say, the American slave trade, right?
Okay.
If they come out with a book in 1980 that has verified information, and then they come out with a book in 2015, and we have no more copies of the book that came out in the 80s, that doesn't mean the original essence has been changed. We just don't have it. Does that make sense?
I got you what you're saying. So what you're saying basically is, if the book is lost, it doesn't mean the book was changed. It's still intact, but it's just lost.
Exactly.
So is that your opinion when it comes to the scriptures? Is that it's just lost?
And that's the foundation that I'm trying to lay before we actually get into the conversation, is that by viewing the Quran as my authority, I don't feel like we have access to what was actually revealed to Moses and Christ.
Okay, so when was it lost, in your opinion?
I wouldn't have an exact date for you, but
let me put it like, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, would you say that it was lost before Muhammad's time or like after Muhammad's time?
I would say that those changes came before the time of Muhammad.
Changes or it being lost?
So in terms of how the Quran, because the Quran is my authority, Sahih International's translation or explanation, Surah 2, Ayat 75. Do you covet the hope, O believers, that they will believe, for you while a party of them used to hear the words of Allah and then distort it.
Yeah, how?
I.e. the Torah, after they had understood it while they were knowing. So
how are they distorting it though? Because Ibn Abbas says that they only distort with false interpretation. They're not changing the words of the text.
So my belief is simply that the Jews have knowingly corrupted the word for their own worldly gain. And of course, this can go into, I don't want to get, any strikes on your live stream, but this could go into simply how, many people view as the Jews being straight up liars.
Well, let's relax on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But hold on, no. Let's because I'm trying to understand your view, because it sounded like at first you were saying that the text wasn't changed, it was just lost. Correct. But it sounds like now you're saying no, the text was changed.
No, in terms of what we have today, what we're presented with, that is a changed word in terms of what everybody is accepting as the word of God. Does that make sense?
Okay, but according to your scholars, they say, Ibn Abbas says, the words couldn't have been added to or taken away from. That's what we just read from Ibn Abbas, but that they distort by false interpretation. So you started off by saying we need to lean on, like the real Islamic scholars, not the Dawa guys we get on YouTube.
Exactly.
Islamic scholars. So Ibn Abbas is, that's the ink of the Ummah. So what are you disagreeing with Ibn Abbas, who says no, it cannot be changed, it's actually intact?
So simple as this. What do you interpret the word to distortion to mean? So can distortion mean an addition, a removal?
False interpretation. So look, it says, like, for example, after what you just said to me, I hear what you said and I understood what you said, but then I go and I lie about what you just told me, even though I understood what you said. So I'm distorting your words by lying about what you said, not changing, it in a text or anything like that.
So I feel like that would be a semantic, because you're literally saying that it was changed. By you just using the word lying or misinterpreting, it's still changing the word in terms of what the human eye, the human hand will be able to have today.
Yeah, so that's not my issue. My issue is when you're saying the text was changed. I'm saying, and Ibn Abbas says, no, the text cannot be changed. Only they lie. They distort with their tongues. They change it with their tongues, not the text.
So that was my first talking point. My first talking point was, I don't believe that what was revealed was changed. I believe that what we have today for the physical eye and hand is not what was revealed back then. We don't have access to it.
I got you. So yes. So the Bible we have today is a completely different book than what was revealed to Moses, Jesus, and the prophets. That's what you're saying.
Well, not completely different, of course, but like you said,
I'm lost then, bro. I mean, come on, man.
Well, come on.
I'm trying to find a solid foundation that we can rest on so that we can actually move the conversation forward. But it sounds like every time we get close, the goalpost shifts.
And that's why I chose to speak on it the way I did in the beginning, so we can lay a foundation so we can actually have a fruitful conversation.
So which is it? Is it lost or is it changed?
So simple as this. We don't have it. So meaning it was lost.
Got it.
It was lost. For example, the childhood game telephone.
No, you ain't got to break it down. I get it. So it's lost. Perfectly fine. So it's lost, not changed.
The original word. We got to break down this so we don't get a field run of what I'm talking about. The original word was never changed because the word of God cannot be changed by a human.
Got it. So it's not changed, it's just lost. Don't have access to it anymore.
Correct. And what we have what we have today a lot of people interpret it as the original word.
I got you. So now here's my question. Moving on to step 2, when was it lost? Before Muhammad's time or after?
I would say before the time of Muhammad.
Okay, so it's lost before the time of Muhammad. So then, this is where it brings us to this then. Go to chapter, well, I'll just put it up on the screen because I got stuff we can share. Okay. Oops. There we go. So the Quran, the scriptures were lost before Muhammad's time. Got it. So now, this is what chapter 2, verse 41 says. Since you quoted 275, I want to stay in chapter 2. Chapter 2, verse 41, it says this. It says, and believe in what I have sent down, confirming that which is with you. Right? And be not the first to disbelieve in it. And do not exchange my signs for a small price and fear me only. So the Quran says that the Quran came confirming what is with them, what is in their possession. So if you're saying that the scriptures were lost and they didn't have access to it, and maybe my Bible is what they had in their possession, then your Quran is confirming my Bible that was with them.
So again, I believe now you're getting into the semantics of it and trying to, again, like you said before, interpreting the word the way you wish to interpret it. So this can go several different ways. This could mean with you, as in what I have presented, again, confirming that the original words of the Creator cannot be changed.
You said it was lost. So if it was lost,
again, we already established.
Yeah. So look here. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but I gotta make sure that we're on the point.
Correct.
You said that it was lost, that they didn't have access to it, and it was lost before Muhammad showed up. So what in the world is the Quran saying that it's confirming that they have with them?
And that's what I'm saying. So simple as this. By the human hand giving access to this, what we believe is a man-made version of the Creator's word, that doesn't mean that the actual words of the Creator is gone. Because we don't have access to it doesn't mean it's gone.
That's literally what you said.
You're not picking up what I'm trying to say, because I get how you're
come on, bro.
I get how you're taking what I'm saying. So
what am I supposed to do with this, man? I mean, now it's lost, but it doesn't, or they don't have access to it. That doesn't mean it's gone. You said it's lost, so it's gone, and we don't have access to it. Where are we, dude?
Look,
what we doing here, man?
I get how you're taking it, and that's why I'm trying to lay this foundation. I get how you're taking it. Simple as this. For example, you believe in angels, right?
Yeah.
A human can have a interaction with an angel. Do you agree with that?
Sure.
And he could never have that interaction again, meaning he lost that connection with said angel, but that doesn't mean that angel is gone. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So that's how I'm breaking down the word. What has been revealed to you, what is with you, as in it's still there in terms of the Creator did not, quote unquote, erase it or delete it.
It's not out of existence. I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not in their possession, right?
Correct.
You said they don't have access to it, which means it's not with them. They don't have it, right?
Correct.
Okay. This says that the Quran is confirming what they have.
So I'm gonna give you another parallel.
No, bro.
No, listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
So do you believe that?
No, dude. I need you to do with this. It says
no. I'm dealing with exactly what
you're
talking about. I'm dealing with exactly what you're talking about. I'm not running away from anything.
So then, how is it that the Quran is confirming what they have if you're saying they don't have access to it?
So simple as this. You know that Arabic does not directly translate to English.
Come on, bruh.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Nah, don't do that now.
I'm not
Don't
running.
play the Arabic
I'm not
trick
running.
on me now, man.
I'm not running.
Come on, man.
I'm not running. I watch you a lot. You very entertaining. I'm not running. I'm not running. Listen to what I'm saying.
I can't
Listen to what I'm saying.
I can't
So, for example, just a quick example. Do you know there are parts of the Quran? There are parts of the Quran where Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, He's saying we, but He doesn't mean multiple people.
Mm.
So I'm giving you that parallel in terms of what you just read.
Okay, how?
But do you get the parallel that I'm making in terms of the
God's
language?
sweet heaven does that relate to the Quran saying that it's confirming what is with them?
Let me answer you completely slate clean. Let me answer you. All right. So when we're talking about what is with you in the semantics of the Arabic language, you don't gotta laugh, brother. You don't gotta laugh. Listen to what I'm saying. When we talk about what we're talking about, we are not confirming what was in the hand, because we can confirm from history.
Wait. You said it's not confirming what's in their hands?
What's in hand.
It literally is.
Does it literally say hand? Does it literally say hand?
What is between their hands?
Go back to it. Does it say hand? Does it say what they're sitting? What they're sitting with in their hands and reading? Or are they saying what has been sent is with you?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where the heck is my little notebook? I got all those verses. I'm going to show you.
What verse are you looking for?
I'm going to show you all the verses.
What verse
where
are
it
you
talks
looking
about
for?
how the scriptures it's confirming that which is between their hands, in their hands. Baina yadehi. 100. Maybe you got.
What verse are you looking for?
Just give me a second, dude. I'm trying to see. 100 or somebody. Y'all know one of those verses that says confirming that which is between their hands? Not the one with Jesus. I mean the people of the book. There we go. Thank you. All right, there we go. So let's see here. We've got.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Chapter 3, verse 3. Look here. It says, He revealed to you the book in truth, confirming that which Baina Yadehi in the Arabic is that which is between his hands. Chapter 3, verse 3.
So, again, there are times, and I hate to bring out parallels.
Oh, man.
Not just listen.
Come on, man.
I hate to bring out parallels because it sounds like I'm running away, but
there are no parallels, bro.
But the way the Arabic language is spoken, like for example, the term.
Come on, man.
The term salah. Just listen to what I'm saying. The term salah doesn't always mean that someone would be praying to something.
That's exactly what salah means.
See, that's the point that you're missing. Yeah.
Can you show me where Baina Yadehi means other than what they have access to?
So, the translation that I have for the verse that you just read.
I know you have a translation.
No, I'm just explaining to you that it's not going to always mean hand.
That's literally what it means. What is yad?
So,
what is yad? What is yad in Arabic?
It's hand.
Thank you.
But simple as this. You brought up the Sahih International explanation translation.
I didn't bring in no Sahih International. What are you talking about?
You did when you brought up the Quran on the screen with the.
Well, that's just what it just defaults.
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
I appeal to the Arabic, bro. I don't appeal to English translation.
No, I get what you're saying, but you have to acknowledge that when you bring up a verse and you use one translation to make your point, and then you go to.
I'm not using a translation. That's what I'm appealing to the Arabic. Are you not listening?
No,
I am not using a translation to make my point. I'm appealing to the Arabic. In the Arabic, it's literally that which is between his hands. Baina yadehi.
I understand what you're saying, but you
Okay,
just
so what are we arguing about, bro?
hold on. It's not an argument. I just heard you use a translation to make a point, not this
What do you
point.
mean translation?
So what are you talking about that you don't need translation to make your point? If you just use a translation, you just confirm right now.
Okay, I don't get it.
So
Brother,
let me read. So
to be
let me
honest
read.
with you, bro, you're not you're I feel like you're wasting my time on purpose.
Nah,
Like
listen.
you're wasting my time.
I would not waste your time.
Okay, so Baina Yadehi, is that Arabic or English?
That is Arabic.
What is the literal words? Baina Yadehi. What does that mean?
Hands.
Huh? Thank you. So am I saying I'm relying on a translation or am I appealing to the Arabic?
You're appealing to the Arabic.
So stop saying that I'm relying on an English translation.
Okay.
I'm seeing the English translation. I'm saying the English translation is wrong. The word is Baina Yadehi, which means that which is between his hands.
Okay.
You said that it doesn't mean that that nowhere does it say it's confirming that which that like it's actually in hand. And so I gave you a verse that literally says it's confirming that which is in hand. So can you respond to that, please? Or
I would like
I just got to cut this.
I would like to respond.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So you did not only use Arabic to make points throughout our conversation right now. Can you hear me?
You got to go, bro. You're not responding.
I am responding.
You're wasting my time. You say you watch it a lot, and you happen
you're not
fall right under the same umbrella as the
no. At this point, you're not being sincere.
Goodbye. At this point, Logic, you're not being sincere. Do you know how many times this brother switched positions? I don't believe that the scriptures have been changed. I just believe that we just don't have access to them. So they're lost. Yes, they've been lost. Okay, cool. Well, all right, that's nice. So this is the scripture that says that they've been changed. Wait, I thought you said it wasn't changed. Well, God's words aren't changed, but they're not gone. But you said that which one is it? I'm saying they're lost. Okay, so they don't have it? No, they don't have it. All right, so it says that it's confirming what's with them. But just because they don't, I'm saying it's lost doesn't mean it's not gone. You got to go, man.